Mm-hmm. What's up, everybody? Hey, Tracy, what's going on, girlfriend?
Money, how are you? Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking fantastic in your costume. I love it. I'm Tracy Locke. This is Donna V, and we are Girls Gone Green.
Oh my God.
Coming to you live from quarantine. Girls Gone Green. It's radio show night. You know what I mean. It's Girls Gone Green.
I'm looking for my bell, and I have it.
Bing, 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 bing. Sherry Freed's in the house. Super fan, Sherry Freed. How you doing, girl? Missing you. Hoping all is well. Oh, Donna, it's my favorite night of the week, Wednesday night.
Christina Kimes, what's up?
Christina Kimes.
What's up, Ma?
Oh, you in the house.
That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going for actual Lucille Ball.
She is Lucille Ball tonight, Sherry Freed. So you're bam, bam, bam. Hit it on the nose. Tonight is our, I love it. It's our radio show night. Daria's in the house. Yes. And everybody loves a radio show. And we have some special guests, and it's going to be awesome.
Yes. So, as always, we want to thank everyone for being here, watching, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or Periscope. Periscope, we know that you're going away March 31st, but you can find us on YouTube under Girls Gone Green or on Facebook under Girls Gone Green. We'd love it if everyone that's watching could please share on your social media right now before the show starts this episode of Girls Gone Green. This is the second episode that we are doing of the Old Time Radio Show.
And you will not be sorry. It's such a funny, good script. With the main character being the Lucille Ball. So how could you go wrong?
I just want to say that I've already had such Lucy moments to the point where I lost my nose ring. Thank you so much. How sweet. And yeah, I love being Lucy. I have clip-on earrings on and everything. And Tracy, guess what? Sherry's getting her second shot Saturday. So kudos to you.
Well, you just said something so funny. I had such a Lucy moment when I lost my nose ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if that's actually a Lucy moment that she would lose her nose ring. If you said I lost my wedding ring or I lost the keys to my house, then maybe. But
every day.
Lucille Ball losing a nose ring, not so much. But anyway, tell me something good. We have some great, exciting people coming on the show, Donna V.
Yes, today is another family night. We know that you love Tracy's family, so they are back this week for another episode. So we've got Ike the Spike, we've got Maggie Moo, we've got Jenny, and then tonight we have a special guest, which is part of our new series, which is going to be that we are going to involve other comedians, actors, friends, and we're so excited to introduce. Oh, look, everybody's like bragging about their shots. That's great. I really need a shot right now, okay? Yeah. So, all right. So the Locks are back. Yes. But guess who else is here? In the month of March to celebrate one of our favorite days, which is St. Patrick's Day. How ironic, how amazing is it to have someone with the name Ireland? Please help me welcome the one, the only, Miss Kate Ireland.
Hello. It did not click with me that maybe that's why you brought me on for March, but now it makes a little bit more sense.
No, Kate, it's called improv. I swear, I just made that up.
She's on the ball, Kate. She's all over it.
All right. Okay.
We are so excited to have you on. Thank you so much for being here. I love your background. It's so cute and colorful. You look fantastic. We are ready.
Quilt.
I love it. It's a really cool quilt. Where'd you get that?
Dead person's house, I think.
Okay, well, it's very apropos for the Old Time Radio show.
I know. Kate, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I know I met you doing stand-up, and I met you actually, I want to say at an open mic in the salon, yes?
That has to be it.
Yeah,
I think so.
We first met, yeah.
Yeah, I was doing stand-up. I was feeling very weird, so I tried stand-up, and it was very fun, but I think I haven't really had time for it in a long time. And now I work at a quilt shop selling sewing machines and making quilts for old ladies. And I play roller derby. That's a fun thing.
Oh, that is amazing. Wait a minute. I want to hear about the roller derby. What's the team?
My team's called Garden State Roller Girls. Roller derby. Garden State Roller Derby.
Garden State Roller Derby. How long have you been doing that?
I started in college, so like 5 or 6 years, but nobody has played for the past year because of COVID.
Right. But how much fun is it?
It's very fun. You have to be able to take a hit. I think a lot of people hear it and they go, "Oh, you beat girls up." I go, "No, I get beat up, but Somebody has to do it, and it's fun if you have a sense of humor and you want to get out all your aggression. It's a very fun thing to do.
Now, the thing I love about it, I was one of those people that when roller derby first came out, I'm like, I have to do roller derby. Here's the problem, Kate. I cannot skate. I skate like a wind up, like
You
tin
don't have to.
soldier.
They'll teach you how. Listen, if you want to join after COVID, we will teach you how to skate. So I mean, that's not an
Really?
excuse.
You have
Yeah.
you have people that are like horrible skaters.
I had never put on skates when I started.
What made you want to start roller derby then if you've never put skates on?
I was trying to become friends with a girl in college, and she wanted to join, so we joined together. And then she bailed immediately, and I stayed.
That's amazing. Now, do you have to have a nickname? Do you have like a name?
Yeah, you have to have a name.
Yeah, my name is It's a lot of them are like puns, kind of, or like plays on things. Mine is Candy Slamberg.
Candy Slamberg. I love that.
Oh my god, I love that.
Are you excited about being on this old time radio show?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Well, you know what? Donna has been singing your praises. She's like, Kate Ireland has the most amazing voice. You're gonna fall in love when she does these characters. And I was like, I'm all for it.
Yeah. I think I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons with a team online lately, so I might just turn into my character from that. But you guys don't know that character, so it won't you won't know.
You'll be in character. All we care about is that you're in character, Kate. If you're in character, we love you. Oh my God. This is going to be so fun. So you know with these old time radio shows, I wish I had your life. Always wanted to do it. I'm happy for you, girl.
Oh, you could join. I'm serious.
Do it.
Now, Tina Kohler is a friend of mine. She's from Florida, and she played every sport known to man. She's an amazing athlete. Tina, you could totally do roller derby. Girl, you have to just do it.
There's really no. Everyone plays. It's big.
I mean, if you're athletic, she's athletic. She'll pick that right up.
Yeah.
Now, what position are you? Are you like when they swing around?
I wanted to be a jammer. I started off as a jammer, and lately I've been a blocker. But I think who knows when we come back to it.
What's the one that they swing around? That's called
jammers. They get the points and they get the beat up the most too.
Ooh,
so that's you.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
No,
you have to be like the best skater. And
to be the jammer.
I'm gonna work on it.
Can you wear anything you want, or is there a uniform?
You wear your jersey, but a lot of girls wear like skirts and face paint and fishnets.
I think
how much fun? Wait, where do you skate?
Sometimes at Branchbrook in Newark, and sometimes for games we're in. Ooh, I don't even remember the town name.
I just want to say that you're in Branchbrook Park in Newark wearing skirts and wearing.
That's
anybody ever mistake you guys for like maybe just a big old team of hookers?
Yeah, maybe.
I think probably. I know where Branchbrook Park is in Newark, and I have to say, I know a lot of people that go skating there, but I can only imagine what it must look like to see a group of women in fishnets and skirts walking.
Yeah, we show up right at the end of free skate on, I don't even remember, Wednesday nights, I think it was. And people are leaving as we're coming in, and they're like, what are you doing here? Like, what's going on over here?
That is the coolest thing. I am so in awe of that, Kate. That is awesome.
I just kind of.
Is it called matches when you actually roll a game?
I mean, you can call it a match, but it's technically a bout.
Now, you guys get a great crowd. Obviously, before COVID, did you get a big crowd?
Sometimes it depends on how much we hype it up.
Right? Yeah. Is it intimidating? Like, is it crazy during the bout? Yeah,
it's a lot of it's like mind games. Like when new girls join, we'll just try to scare them. You know, like I'm not even very good, but when I first jammed against my friend Boss, she had never been the jammer before. I don't think she'd ever really even like scrimmaged before, and I gave her a hug and I whispered in her ear, "I'm gonna hurt you."
Oh my God. I think
I couldn't hurt her, but it was fun to at least scare her as I can.
That is my kind of team sport right there.
That is what I whispered to Tracy Locke before we do every one of these.
Exactly. I'm so excited.
We have one question. Who's the best hip whipper? And then I think we're going to introduce the rest of our cast.
Okay.
Probably the president of our league, Ozzy Clobberpot, she'll hit me so hard I'll lift off the ground.
That is amazing. Do you know who'd be great at roller derby? Natty Bumper Car with that name.
I always thought that sounded like a derby.
It's a total derby name.
That is
Oh
a
my God.
name.
I already have my Derby name. All right. I'm going to run it by Kate. Because I'm from Philadelphia and my last name is Locke, I always thought I'd be Lockie Balboa.
That's
Oh,
really good.
You know?
I really like that.
See?
I
Donna,
really like that.
we're gonna have to think of
You
a
guys are trying.
skate name for you.
yeah. You guys can come up with a skate name for me. And anybody that's watching that wants to ask Kate a question, you can put it in the comments. And if we have enough time at the end of the show, we'd love to get to it. But I think what we're going to get to right now is a little bit of an explanation tonight, actually, Tracy Locke, about what script we're reading.
Okay, it's so much fun. This is the series is called My Favorite Husband, and the show that we are doing tonight is called Halloween Surprise Party. Apropos for this time of year, not, but I thought it would be really fun because the parts are crazy. And the original date that this was shot or done over the radio was October 28th, 1949.
Wow.
So we were going in the way, way, way back machine. And the star of the show was Lucille Ball. And of course, I saw that and I had to give that to you, Donna. I was like, we have a natural here. So we have a lot of incredible characters. We have Liz. You'll be playing Liz and you'll be playing Lucille Ball. I'll be playing George. Kate, you'll be playing Negley, who is the mailman. You'll also be playing Iris, which is one of the friends. Okay. And we have Jenny is going to be Atterbury and the announcer. Maggie is going to be our sound. She's got a lot. She's got our sound. She's the dispatcher and she's the singer. And then we have Ike the Spike as the officer and the man. So we have quite a cast.
So let's bring them out.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Let's bring out the one and the only sister that you have. She is amazing. She's beautiful. She recently had a birthday and she has an amazing voice. We found that out last week. Welcome, won't you, Miss Jenny?
Jenny B is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And she's like,
I'm doing the wind blown.
That's right.
You look tan. You look great.
It's the only place in the house I can be by myself.
That's perfect. We'll take it. We love it. So you are the announcer, and you are also playing the role of Atterbury, who is an oily, irritable boss. He's very angry. He's an angry boss. But the announcer is however you would like that announcer to be.
Okay.
All right. We've already got fans on the line.
We got fans.
Here we go. Perfect.
All right. Next but never least, she's an amazing baker. I'm still waiting for my cookies, but she's an awesome kid. Let's bring Maggie to the show.
Woo! Also known as Super Bowl Sweets. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
Super Bowl Sweets will be playing the role of the dispatcher. She will also be the singer, and she's going to do our sound effects tonight. So she's got quite a job, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make sure she stays busy. And we're going to see some great sound effects out of that one.
Okay. You could tell that she's been trained by you because she's looking for her best light. I love that. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good, Maggie. You just got to turn your sound, unmute yourself.
There we go. Perfect. All right.
Hi. Hi, Maggie. We're so excited to have you back this week. You did an excellent job last week.
You were so good. Pull that computer a little closer to you so we can get closer to your face. Yep. That's good. Perfect.
Perfect.
Awesome. Looking good.
All right. Are we ready now? Drum roll, please. I don't know where my drum roll is.
Tilt it down, Mag. Mom says tilt it down so we don't get so much headroom. So we see more of you. Yeah.
There you go. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Maggie,
you're muted.
That's all right. We'll get her unmuted. We'll get it all working.
Perfect.
It's her second week at this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a new season.
Yes.
Last but not least, Tracy, would you like to introduce?
He comes all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, via Arlington, Virginia. Give it up for Ike the Spike.
Ike the Spike. What's up?
Oh, and he
oh my God!
I love that he has the mustache. Woo! It looks awesome, Ike the Spike. Get a little closer to the computer so we can see that mustache. There it is.
Is Ike playing an Italian mother? I didn't see that in the.
He's playing a police officer and a man. He's good. Not an Italian mother tonight. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
there's his hat.
Oh, I love it. Strap in your seatbelts. I now bring to you My Favorite Husband Halloween Surprise Party Show from 1949. Dun, dun, dun.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball.
Hello, everybody.
Da 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 da. Maggie.
Yes, it's the New Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning, brought to you by the Jell-O family of desserts.
Ding, ding, ding.
Jello. The big red letters stand for the Jello family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jello family. That's Jello.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jello puddings.
That's you, I-Bye.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Jello tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
Da, da, da.
And now, Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper, two people who live together and like it. As we look into the Coopers, it's a late afternoon and George Cooper is on his way home from the bank. He just got his car out of Miller's garage, where he left it to be overhauled, and is on his way to Sally's beauty parlor, where he left his wife, Liz, to be overhauled. He pulls to a stop by an attractive girl standing on the corner.
Hey, going my way, baby.
Oh, hi, George.
Oh, I didn't even know it was you, Liz.
Oh, George, you pull that same corny gag every time you pick me up for the last 10 years.
Well, it always gets a rise out of you.
Well, not today.
Hey, come on, get in.
I'm trying.
What are you doing, Liz? You can't open the door with your elbow. Use your hands.
I can't. My nail polish isn't dry. Oh, I can't do it. Well, you're certainly being a big help.
Well, I'm thinking, try using your teeth.
Oh, skip it. You just drive on home and I'll run along behind you. The breeze will dry my polish. I can't even talk.
I'm kidding you, honey. Here, I'll open the door.
Well, thank you. You know, George, before we were married, you would have leapt out of the car, sprinted around to the other side, and swung the door open for me.
Well, that was 10 years ago. If I did that today, I'd have a heart attack.
Oh, if you did that today, I'd have a heart attack.
Wow, you're in a good mood.
Oh, I'm sorry, George, but while I was in the beauty parlor, Sally told me some very disturbing news.
There's a strike in the henna factory?
No, it was really serious. Now, who do you think is giving a party and hasn't invited us?
Elsa Maxwell?
Oh, if you're going to be smart, Alecky, I won't tell you.
Okay.
I mean it. I won't tell you.
It's okay by me.
Well, begging will get you nowhere. Well, all right. I'll tell you. The Atterberries are having a costume party Halloween night, and they didn't invite us.
What?
It's true. So help me.
Well, I don't believe it. Who told you a thing like that?
Sally, my beauty operator.
Oh, well, I might have known. How does Sally find everything out?
I don't know. I think she has a wire recorder hidden in the hair dryer. But she's always right.
Ah, ridiculous. What reason would the Atterberries have for not inviting us to their party?
Well, I thought you might know. Is everything all right at the bank?
Well, certainly. This doesn't make sense. Well, we probably just haven't received our invitation yet. That's it. It'll be there in the mail in the morning.
Well, if it isn't, I know what I'm going to do.
What?
I'm going to RSVP without being ASKED.
Liz, come and eat breakfast and stop looking for the mailman. You're pushing your nose all out of shape against that window.
No, I'm not George. No, I'm not George. Why doesn't that mailman come?
Maybe because it's only 8 o'clock in the morning.
But Mr. Negley's usually here by this. Oh, I know the answer. It's Katie's day off. He starts at the other end of the route when she's not here to give his breakfast muffin.
Smart operator, that one. Say, how's Katie doing with him? Making any headway?
Oh, yes. She's gotten him to do lap sitting stage.
No.
Yes. He finally agreed to sit on her lap.
Wait, he sits on her lap?
Well, he's so small, George. She'd squash him. Oh, darn it. Where is he? This is our last chance. If that invitation doesn't come this morning, we'll know the Atterberries deliberately snubbed us.
Look, Liz, if the Atterberries want to give a party and not ask us, it's their business. They probably have a very good reason.
There couldn't be any good reason for not asking us. We're the closest friends they have. They couldn't do a thing like that to us.
We've given parties without asking them, Liz.
Well, that was different. I had very good reasons.
All right. I can't argue with that kind of feminine logic. Anyway, you only have the beauty operator's rumor that they're giving a party. That's all.
Oh, no, I checked in on it. And I had Katie call the Atterberries. The Atterberries made last night, and they are having a party.
Well, I don't understand it.
Oh, there's Mr. Negley.
Yeah, but your breakfast is getting cold.
Well, I'm not hungry. Mr. Negley, I'm glad to see you.
Really? Well, I always look forward to seeing you too.
Oh, well, thank you. May I have our mail, please?
Is Katie home?
What? No, may I have our mail, please?
You know, Mrs. Cooper, I like Katie. Someday, if things go well, maybe she'll let me put my stamp on her envelope.
Mr. Negley, will you give me our mail, please?
I'd love to change her zone number to mine, but she's really too good for me. She's first class matter.
Yes, could I have...
She's better than that. She's airmail special delivery.
Well, I'm sure she is.
Registered.
Look, Mr. Negley, someday I hope you and Katie settle down and raise a lot of little postcards, but right now, will you please just give me our mail?
Oh, yes, I have a letter for you here somewhere. Here it is.
I'll take it. Oh,
But you see, Grabby, you only got half of it. It serves you right.
well, this might be it. Let's see. You are cordially invited. Quick, what does the other half say?
To bring your car home for service.
Oh, great. Isn't there another letter for us?
No, that's all.
Maybe you made a mistake.
Please. There isn't a man in postal service who sorts his mail more carefully than Harrison Q. Quigley.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, let me take a look. Maybe it's stuck down there someplace.
Take your hands off my mailbag.
Mr. Negley, this is more important than you think.
You're tampering with U.S. mail. Look what you've done. I'm all unsorted. Heaven knows what you've done to my fragiles. Why didn't I stay a parcel post?
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, Mr. Negley. I thought sure I'd get a letter from Mrs. Atterbury. Here, I'll help you sort.
No. Just leave me alone. And if you're talking about Mrs. Atterbury's party, I delivered those invitations last week, and you didn't get one, and I'm glad. Do you hear me? Glad.
Oh.
Anyway, bye, Mrs. Cooper.
Da 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 da. La, la,
Well, Rudolph, curiosity is about to kill the cat. Guess who just called on the phone?
Who? Lotus Bud?
Liz Cooper. She and George are down at the corner drugstore, and they want to drop by.
Oh, Iris. I wanted to watch television.
Well, you can't. They're coming over.
You mean I have to miss Hopalong Cassidy? This may be the night he gets killed.
I guarantee he won't. Now, they'll be here any minute. Help me pick up the papers on the floor, and remember, not a word about the Halloween party.
Well, Don't worry about me. I'm not the blabbermouth in this family.
Well, I can't wait to see their faces when they find out we're giving a surprise Halloween party for them.
Yeah, at their house. Yeah, I mean, does everyone know what to do?
Oh, sure, we're meeting at the Cooper's side door at 8:30 and sneaking in through the kitchen. And then when they...
Ding dong.
There they are. Okay, now remember, do not even mention Halloween. Liz girl, George boy.
Hi, Iris.
George boy, Liz girl.
Hiya, folks.
Well, come in, come in.
Well, I hope you don't mind that we come over without an invitation.
That's all right. What's new, Liz?
Oh, nothing. What's new with you?
Nothing.
Oh.
How about you, Rudolph? Rudolph?
Yes, hop along. I mean, no, nothing new with me.
Nothing new with me either.
Nobody asked you. Speaking of the holiday weekend, what are you folks going to do?
What holiday weekend?
Monday is Halloween.
Rudolph? Monday is Halloween.
No.
Yes, Halloween. You know, when people give parties and everybody comes in costume and you invite your best friend.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's too bad someone isn't giving a party.
Oh, Liz,
Yes?
there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes?
Are you doing anything?
No, not a thing. We'd love to come. What time?
8 o'clock.
Fine.
Yes. 8 o'clock Wednesday morning. We start collecting newspapers for the Salvation Army.
Oh,
Come on, Liz. We better go.
wait a minute. George, it's for a worthy cause. Iris, let's not wait till Wednesday morning. Let's start sooner, say Monday night.
Well, I'd like to, dear, but
What? Would you like an ashtray for that butt, darling?
my mother isn't feeling well, and we're having dinner with her. Yep. Yes.
Yes. We always spend Halloween with the old witch.
Rudolph.
What? Only trying to help, dear.
Don't bother. We don't have to have a brick Atterbury fall on us to get the idea. Come on, George. Good night. Well, George, now you satisfied?
Yeah, you were right, Liz. I can't get over it. I don't know what to do.
Well, I do. While they're having their party, we'll soap their windows and kick over their garbage cans.
And stick a pin in their doorbell.
No, I have a better idea, George. We'll give our own Halloween party and invite everyone but the Atterberries. There's not room in this town for both of us. George, the Atterberries must go.
Woo! Da 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 dun 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 dun.
And now back to the Coopers. There's a certain party in Sheridan Falls who is upset because she hasn't been invited to a certain party. If Liz only knew that the certain party is a surprise party for her, she'd be the most surprised party of all. Well, Liz is determined to get even. So right now, she's busy inviting all her friends to an opposition party that she's giving.
Hello, Mary? Liz Cooper. We're giving a Halloween party tomorrow night, and we wondered if you... What? Oh, your mother's sick? Well, some other time then. Okay. All right. Goodbye.
How you doing, Liz?
If the next 3 couples can come, we'll have 6 people at the party.
Doesn't sound like much of a party.
Well, we can keep moving and make it look like a crowd. Hello, Betty Ray, Liz Cooper. We're having a party tomorrow night, and oh, you can't? Oh, she is? Well, goodbye, and tell your mother I hope she feels better. Bye.
Oh boy, another refusal?
I don't get it. That makes the 14th one. Must be an epidemic of sick mothers. Well, I'm going to keep trying. Somebody's mother has to be healthy. I never heard. Oh, hello, Margaret. Liz Cooper. I wondered if you and Hans would. What? You couldn't? I didn't even ask you yet. Oh, you heard? Oh, your father's sick? Well, too bad. Well, okay, bye, Margaret.
Well, at least she's different. Now her father's sick.
I'll bet he caught it from someone's mother.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know what. Don't even care about it, honey. You and I will have our own little party right here.
George, something awful is wrong. Our best friends all turned us down. All of them.
Well, forget it, baby. We'll take a course at Arthur Murray's and then success again.
Oh, it isn't funny. We're social misfits. We're being shunned by society.
Oh, honey, now let's not get carried away.
Well, it's true. First the Atterberries and then all of our other friends making excuses and acting funny. And it's all not fair.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Well, even the little birds have left our birdhouse.
Oh, honey, they always go south this time of year.
But this year they went early. George, there's something horrible the matter with one of us.
Wait, one of us?
Yes, and I know it isn't you because you're just as wonderful as you've ever been. It's me, and I'm holding us back.
Oh, now, Liz, don't talk like that.
George, you're my best friend. Is there something you haven't been able to tell me? Have I been careless about the little things?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I noticed.
What?
You've only been taking 30 seconds for your 60-second workout, dear.
Oh, George, how could you make jokes like this when we're social outcasts?
Oh, well, now, honey, this isn't worth crying over. Trust me.
I'm not crying. I don't care about those people. I hate them.
Okay, I'm going to call up Atterbury right now and ask him what this is all about.
No, he won't tell you. He'll be embarrassed. I know, George. I've got it. Let's just go to the Atterbury's party.
Liz, have you cracked your crock?
Don't you see? It's a costume party, so nobody will know it's us. And we'll mingle with the guests and say, isn't it shocking about the Coopers? And when they answer us, we'll find out the awful truth.
You've got something there, Liz, but what will we wear?
Well, the way people are acting, we ought to go dressed as a couple of skunks. Drive faster, George. We'll be late for the party.
Well, I still don't think we ought to go. These costumes we're wearing are so silly. 2 policemen's uniforms and water pistols.
Oh, you're just mad because you're a sergeant and I'm a lieutenant. Oh, kiss me, sergeant. Oh, that's an order.
Couldn't you have gotten some other kind of costume?
I told you the only other thing they had left were 2 halves of a horse.
Well, what's the matter with that? At least it wouldn't have been unusual.
Well, I'll say it would. They were both hind ends, George. Can you drive faster? Fat enough to be uninvited. It's not to be late.
Liz, I'm doing 35.
Oh, whoops. There goes another one.
Another what?
Well, every time a car goes past us, the driver sees our cop costumes and slows down. We've got 15 cars lined up in back of us.
How do you like that?
Hey, let's tune in the police calls. Let's play cops and robbers. Which station is it, George?
Way down on the end, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Calling car 29. Car 29, investigate auto wreck at corner Elm and 8. If car not too badly damaged, make offer. The chief is looking for a new car.
Oh, great.
Watch for robberies in Northside Residential District, thieves in costume crashing Halloween parties. Victims report some dressed as policemen.
Uh-oh.
And you had to pick up policeman uniforms for us.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the feel of this. We better turn around and go home.
Oh, don't be silly, George. No one will bother us.
Well, all right. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Pull over to the curb.
Oh, now what do we do? He'll think we're the crooks.
Well, don't stop. Just keep going.
Nothing doing. I just have to explain, and I hope this cop believes me.
No, if he doesn't, we'll miss the party. Pretend you're a real cop.
Liz.
Go ahead. I won't say anything.
Well, and why are you two holding up the traffic? Oh, excuse me, Lieutenant. I didn't see you.
Oh, that's all right, officer. That's all right.
I was speaking to the lieutenant. I apologize, Lieutenant.
That's all right, officer. Drive on, Sergeant.
Oh, Lieutenant, any further news of those masked crooks?
Yes. There's no truth to that report. Forget about them. Drive on, Sergeant.
Attention all cars. Keep special lookout for criminals in masquerade costumes.
Drive on, Sergeant.
Just 1 minute. I don't remember seeing you two on the 4th before.
Well, you see, we're really plainclothesmen, but our plain clothes are being cleaned.
I thought so. Let me see your credentials.
Certainly. Well, what do you know? Must have left him in my plain clothes.
That's all.
Oh, no, it isn't. Let me see your credentials.
What?
Maybe you're the fake one. I can prove I'm a real cop.
How?
Well, I've got a witness. Sergeant?
Yes, Lieutenant?
Sergeant, am I a real cop?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Well, there you are. Drive on, Sergeant.
Just a minute. Let me see your badge.
Let me see your badge.
There.
Let's see. Sheridan Falls Police Force, 158. Huh. Are you, here, take a look at mine. That's enough.
Not so fast. Now let me see that. Post Toasties Junior G-Man.
Well, you see, we're not local cops.
What's it? That Post Toasties business?
That's for my serial number.
All right, you're coming with me.
Oh, no. Now you really fixed us up, Liz.
Oh, he'll never take us alive, George. I still got my gun. One squirt for each of us.
Come on, out of the car.
Oh, look, officer. We're not crooks, I promise. My name is George Cooper. I live at 321 Bundy Drive, and I'm the vice president of Sheridan Falls National Bank. Now, if you just follow us home, I'll show you plenty of identification, officer.
Well, okay, but no funny business. I'll just get in the back seat and go with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Drive on, Sergeant.
Oh, cut it out, Liz.
Okay.
Well, this is our house, officer.
Well, it better be.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, they're at the side door. Some figures slipping into our house.
Yeah, and they're in costume, like the crooks.
Yeah.
We found the gang.
Shh.
Wait a minute. Have you led me into a trap?
Oh no, believe us. We don't know anything about it. Those people are crooks.
And they're robbing our house. But what do we do?
We better call the police.
Yeah, we better call the what? What do you think I am?
Well-
Western Union?
Well, we don't know if you're real or not.
Let's not start that again.
Shh, they'll hear us.
Well, come on. We'll catch it and red-handed.
Okay.
Quiet, everybody. We'll sneak up to the door. Okay, now let's rush them.
All right, everybody, hands up.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise, Liz and George!
Iris.
Mr. Atterbury!
Liz girl.
George boy.
I knew it. You were all in this together.
You mean this is a surprise party for us?
Yes, you didn't suspect a thing, did you?
Oh, not a thing!
And what wonderful costumes you have.
Okay, hands up, everybody.
Oh, for goodness sake. Introduce us to your friend, Liz.
I can't get over it. A surprise party. And all this time we thought nobody liked us.
Now listen to me. Hands up, everybody.
Look, fella. You made your entrance. The gag's over.
Oh, here. We all have these wonderful friends and we thought nobody liked us.
Now hands up, please.
Look, Buster. You're overdoing your act. And take that false face off. It's horrible.
Won't anybody put their hands up? I'm gonna tell my surgeon about this.
Oh, George, and we thought nobody liked us. Oh, Bob Lemon.
Yes, Lucille?
Bob, if I'm not being too personal, how many people do you think eat Jello puddings?
You know, I've been wondering the same thing.
You have?
How did you happen to ask me that just at this moment?
Oh, no. It was just the next line of my script. Why don't we ask the fortune teller? Bob, my rates are very reasonable.
You? A fortune teller?
Yeah, don't tell a soul. See, my real name isn't Lucille, it's Crystal. Crystal Ball. Step right into my tent and I'll tell you the future.
Good afternoon. Are you Madam Ball?
Cross my palms with silver.
But your hand is bandaged. What happened?
My last customer crossed my palm with silver.
Well, who was he?
The Lone Ranger. What is it you wish to know? I know all. Nothing is unknown to me. Now, wait a minute. Where did I put that crystal ball? Oh, here it is.
Well, tell me, madam, as you gaze into the future, do you see any Jello chocolate pudding? Absolutely luscious with deep down chocolatey goodness.
Well, let me take a look. Let's see. There's the results for tomorrow's races. We don't want those. The inauguration of our next president. No. Who's going to play in the Rose Bowl game? No. Nope, nothing here about Jello chocolate pudding.
Well, how about Jello butterscotch pudding with that buttery brown sugar flavor, or Jello vanilla pudding, rich and smooth as cream?
Oh, now let me see. Aha! There are swell desserts for the kids.
Yes?
Do you simply add milk and they cook to a velvety perfection in just about 5 minutes?
That's it.
Nope, I don't see a thing about them. You forgot to cross my palm with silver.
All right, here.
Well, look at the Jello pudding. Everyone's crazy about them. Old people are saying Jello puddings are fine. Young people are saying Jello puddings are great. Gay people are saying Jello puddings are swell.
Well, be sure to listen to Lucille Ball and My Favorite Husband again next week. Presented by
Ding dong ding.
JELLO. The big red letters stand for the Jello family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jello family. That's Jello.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jello puddings.
Yum,
Bye-bye.
Yum.
Jello tapioca puddings. Yes, sirree.
Dun, 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 dun. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, we got through another radio play, and you guys were amazing.
Oh my God.
We had an angry cop. How did it feel to play that angry cop? I man, you were pretty angry.
Very funny. Although I could not see where my lines were. No, with cop I could. I kept forgetting my lines for the man though.
At least you're honest. Sherry Freed says, "Excellent job. Give it up for our
Excellent
character."
job, you guys.
That was so good, you guys. That was so fun. Thank you so much for being on here. Do you have any questions for Kate? I don't know if you guys were listening, but she does roller derby. I don't know if you guys know what roller derby is, but it is the coolest thing. It's when the two teams skate in a circle and they try to get through each other. It's kind of like football, Isaac. And then you try to block each other getting through. Maggie, you would love it. You have to be a really good skater, though.
They have
You have to
kids
be a
roller
roller
derby.
Well,
They have kids roller derby?
It's very fun.
They have kids roller. Wait a minute. Did you just hear that? They have kids roller derby.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
It's amazing. I've never seen kids so brave in my whole life.
Maggie,
Wow.
does that seem like something you'd want to do? Kids roller derby? Look at that face she's making.
Maybe.
You can always go see the
I would
team
do
in
it.
Morristown.
Isaac would definitely. Can boys do it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they have roller derby, buddy. That's when you wear helmets and elbow pads and knee
yeah,
pads.
I just looked it up.
Oh, you did?
I think it would be good anger management for Maggie. Right?
Yeah, Mag, you can get your anger out.
We're
You could
learning
just go-
something about Maggie right now.
With the face, Mags.
You could go by somebody and whip them. You could get whipped around. Kate is going to do that job where she gets whipped around. They actually take it and go.
You
See, your
can, yeah.
anger's good already.
That's pretty
Oh.
good.
That was amazing. Well, we're going to interview Kate a little more, but we want to say thank you so much. Give it up for Maggie B, Ike the Spike, and Jenny B.
Thank
You
you,
guys were
ladies.
amazing.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Isaac,
guys
keep
are
the
awesome.
mustache. You look great with it.
Yeah, I think you do. You look great with the mustache.
Yeah, keep it. We vote for keeping it.
It's a moustache, so you understand.
Oh, it's a mustache.
Oh, I like the mustache. That's very good. He looks traumatized by the mustache. Are you okay, I?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay. All right. Well, I love it. I think
All right.
you look good with it.
Everybody give it up one more time for Izzy B, Maggie, and Jen. Thank you guys so much. We're going to see you again at another show.
All right, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you. You did a
You're
great job as
welcome.
always. I love you guys.
Bye, Ike the
Thank
Spike.
you.
Bye, Maggie Moo. I'll see you guys later. See you later, Jenny.
Woo! Kate, you rocked it.
That was amazing, Kate.
How did it feel? It's crazy, right? To do
So
it.
fun. It's so
it's so
I really
fun.
learned. Yeah, I think maybe Southern is the only character I have, but I sure love doing it.
I love your Southern character. Where are you from originally?
Long Island.
You're from Long Island?
Yeah.
And you can do
Basically
a
dirt.
Southern like that? Your Southern sounds so natural.
I don't think it really.
It totally doesn't it? To me, I thought she was
I told you she's got an amazing voice. I think she's got like a soothing voice, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally just assumed you were originally from the South.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was totally fooled. I'm usually good
That's so nice.
where I can like pick up accents, and I totally thought, okay, she's originally from the South. I would say like Georgia, you have like a nice lilt. Like
That's
you have like a nice one. You know how sometimes Southern accents
very
can be
nice.
twangy?
yeah.
Yours was not twangy. It was like that.
Maybe I'll try to make it twangy. That sounds fun.
No, we like the way that it is. It's perfect. All right. So where on the island is one question that came through. Where are you from on the island?
Like right in the middle of Suffolk and Nassau on the South Shore. So West Islip, but it's near like Babylon Bayshore. Nobody knows West Islip.
Okay.
Where are you living now? Are you local? Are you in Jersey?
Yeah, I'm in Elmwood Park now.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I do not know where you are because I mean, through this entire thing, this pandemic, who knows? Everybody's like lost each other. I feel like it's like a big game of hide and seek.
Exactly.
I'm north of you. I'm like
ahead,
near Patterson, north of Bloomfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kate, let's talk about how was your pandemic? How is your pandemic going?
Yeah, I was talking to Donna about this. Beginning bad, as pretty much everyone.
Yes.
And I was working from home at my old job, and I realized I hated it because I didn't have all my fun coworkers to distract me. But I ended up, giving it a real college try for another few months, and then was like, I'm out. And I quit and ended up moving to a quilt shop. I was working as an engineer, and now I work at a quilt shop, and I sell sewing machines and do quilts for women.
And you love it, right?
Yeah, it's so fun.
Is that crazy? Do you know what's so crazy, Kate? And Donna has talked about this, and I'm sure she talked about this with you. There's so many people that I know that are completely reassessing their lives. Now, that's a huge jump from an engineer to a quilt maker, but that makes sense. No, but you know what? Engineer and quilt makes sense because
there's math in both.
There is math. See, here's the thing. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. So that's
quilt.
a serious quilt state. And
That's
I went to school
city.
I went to school in Reading, which is right outside of Lancaster. So that's literally, Donna, I don't know if you know this, but there's so many quilt stores. I was just there last weekend, and I think I counted like 10 quilt stores in like one long row. But those quilts, if you've ever made a quilt, it's no joke. It's all like geometry. You've got to figure that all out.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
So what brought you to quilts?
When I was 19, and I was home from college, I was looking for a job over the summer, and I literally just walked into every business on the main street in the town over from mine on Long Island until someone told me they'd give me a job, and it was in a quilt store. And it was the weirdest, most wonderful place in the world, super strange place. And I taught kids sewing. I had sort of learned how to sew from like home ec and teaching myself. And so they hired me to do kids summer camp. And then when I moved to Jersey, like 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't know anyone. And I was like, I want a fun little community of people to meet. So I looked for a quilt store, and I worked there part-time just for fun on the weekends. And then, when I was going through all this, I was talking to the owner, Jackie, like, I hate my job. I don't know what to do. She was like, I need somebody, just so you know. And it was this weird little, I don't know, fate, but stumbled upon it. Yeah.
Before the pandemic, one thing I will say, if I can say it, is you were posting on Facebook because you had found someone and were doing bra making.
Oh yeah, I took a bra making class. I'm wearing a bra I made right now.
That's awesome. Please tell me you're still doing that.
I make them for myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But how cool is that you can how empowering.
That is empowering. All right, Kate, I have to ask you a question that has been bugging me for years. As a matter of fact, I just wrote some stand-up on this because I want to kill somebody. Why is it so hard to make a swimming top that fits like a bra? Do you know, like a bikini top that fits like a bra instead of like these bikini tops that have no support? Do you know what the theory would be behind that?
They can make those. You can buy them at like Victoria's Secret, but I don't know why they make so many that are like pure evil that just don't want to fit you. Why do they even make the ones that are just like weird triangles with gathering at the bottom? Why would you ever do that? That's evil.
It's evil, and it doesn't even make sense because how easy would
just make a bra
shopping be if the size of the bikini top was the size of your bra? It would be like, oh, I like this pattern, period.
Well, if you go to Adore Me at Willowbrook Mall, you go online because I had actually bought, bathing suits from them last year when I was going on vacation 2 years ago. I don't even know what year. I was like, I'm dreading bathing suit shopping. And that is actually what they do at Adore Me. You can go online, Tracy, and they do it by bra size. I'm pretty sure. They do?
Okay, but does it fit like a bra? Like I've gone to so many. Okay, because I've gone to so many high-end bathing suits. Like, Kate, if you could figure this out. Because I was like paying like over $100 per piece. And I was like, why is this not fitting like a bra? Where it has underwire, I can feel hyped up. I don't feel like I'm running down the beach and everything's flying out. It
I
can't
know.
be
Maybe
this
it's more to
hard.
relax.
I don't know
think
why.
that's-
I
yeah.
think it's because of men, and I don't know how, but I think it is.
Okay, wait. I have to ask you this because I'm seriously fascinated. I have a good friend who works in a bead shop, and she loves it. She's like, "You need to come to the bead shop." She makes jewelry.
Where? I
And
want to
was
go.
like, it's in Ocean City, New Jersey, right?
I'm gonna
And
go.
and
Okay.
I was like, okay, I love anything artistic. I'll do anything that has to do with anything artistic. I went to that bead shop, Kate. I'm sure it's like the quilt shop, and I was like lost in it for
Overwhelming.
hours with all the colors and the patterns. It is, Donna, you have to go. It's like so
Oh, yeah.
soothing. What's
I
it
would
like
totally
to be in a quilt shop? Like, what's the vibe of a quilt shop?
It's so fun. And I keep like buying, like blacking out and buying things. Like, let me show you this fabric I bought. I just like, I'll work, I don't need it. What am I going to, I convinced myself I was going to make a dress with this, but I have 3 yards of it now. Hold on.
I love the quilt behind her. Like, look
I
at that
know.
quilt, Donna.
I
That
told
quilt,
you she's awesome.
yeah, that quilt is amazing.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
a vintage yo-yo quilt. And
that's
they go for,
beautiful.
this is glow in the dark dino fabric.
Oh my god.
And
Ooh.
I just like bought half the bulk because I was like, I don't know, I need it. And it's just really like happy to be there. Even when we're having like crappy days where customers are maniacs, it's just like, everything is great. We live in a little rainbow and it's beautiful. And I love it.
What could
It's
it
really great.
possibly be like? Can you give us a little reenactment? What would it be like to have a maniac customer in a quilt shop?
Okay, let me think about this. Oh, well, I feel bad. I feel like these.
I don't know if they're watching, but if they
You don't
are,
have to give any names. You don't have to give any names, or you can make a total different accent so it throws them off the scent.
Well, we have a lot of customers who will buy embroidery machines and then take them home and be like, why isn't it magically doing it for me? And we're like, well, you have to learn about it and know what you're doing and follow the rules and buy the right products and like you have to practice. And they're like, no, they'll like WhatsApp call us, be like, it's not working. And we're like, did you turn it on? And they're like, oh God, you're right. Thank you. But they'll WhatsApp us like a video call at like 9 p.m. Be like, I don't know what to do. And we're like, did you put thread in it? And they're like, okay, thank you so much. We did it.
Oh
But
my god.
it's really funny how many people buy fancy machines and then they're like, yeah, I don't want to learn. I just want to magic it.
Yeah, I just want somebody
I
else
think
to.
I might fall in that category.
Man, I would think, you know what I think would be amazing? And maybe you guys do this. Do you guys have like a quilting circle?
We will. And we during not COVID times, we have so
Right.
many fun things. Like we have a supper club, which is just like a couple times a week. You just come and sew and socialize. And we have quilting classes, we have events. I think we've had like retreats in the past, but I've only really been there like 6 months full time. So
Retreat.
yeah, like
That's
sewing
amazing.
retreats. Yeah.
Oh
What's
my
the
god.
name? Let's give it a plug while you guys are finishing your conversation. I'll put it in the. Yeah.
It's called Sew Jersey.
Awesome.
Everyone
So
there is
cool.
wonderful.
Where is
Jackie,
it
the
located?
owner. It's in East Hanover, but we just added a store in Paramus, but that one doesn't have fabric. That one's just like machines and machine repairs and stuff. But the East Hanover store is amazing. It's a beautiful dream. And if you ever even just like make masks, we have really cool fabric. It's so fun to be there.
That is
that's
awesome.
She's gonna be so happy. I'll tell
So
her.
Kate, that's amazing.
Jersey meets Hanover.
How long did it take you to be like, oh my god, this is the best decision I ever made?
Well, I started at like a really big pay cut and like I've been moving up because I'm
Yeah.
more useful now. But I was real stressed for a couple weeks. They're like, did I really, really mess up moving from engineering to this? But I think like a month in it, like I settled a little bit and I was like, this is awesome. I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Do you have
That's
any
great.
advice for people out there? That's such a cool thing of like people, because that's a huge jump, Kate, to go from an engineer to working at a quilt store. I can imagine when you first said it to me, I was like, how is she financially managing that? But I guess it just all works. If you could talk to people about like why I think it's so much more important to be happy, obviously, but it's hard, especially in New Jersey where everybody's going, it's hard to be brave enough to take that step.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if you're in a job where you're just like doing a terrible job, because honestly, like I wasn't doing great in my old job and it was because I was not happy. I think you have to listen to your own, like don't blame yourself too much. Like at some point, listen to your gut and be like, maybe there's a reason this isn't for me, even if I'm just not good at it. Maybe it's just not for me. And I don't know, not be afraid to try things that seem very scary. I don't know. I mean, I could have always, even if it was the worst thing ever and it didn't turn out well, I could have given it a few months and then I don't know, gotten another retail job if I needed, or I still have a bachelor's, so I could try. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh no, I think it's so
big
brave.
jump.
I think it's awesome. That's why I want to encourage other people just to do it. Was your family supportive of you doing it, or were they like, "We sent
No.
you to college for
No,
this"?
no.
I was gonna say, your parents' head probably exploded. What?
I spent a solid 6 months being like, I think I should quit, and they were like, don't do that. And I finally quit, and they were like, well, we're surprised you lasted as long as you did. But I think they knew eventually I'd move out of it, but they were, they just wanted me to not starve. So
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah, I
But
could understand that as a mom.
yeah, I think it's a good mix of like listening to your instinct and also listening to at some point you can give up on things. If they're not working out, you can always try something else. Don't
Yeah.
force something. Like I was trying to force engineering because I wanted to feel like I could do it and like I was accomplished and like, but at some point I had to say like this isn't working for a million reasons. So move on.
That's awesome. That's such a cool lesson. That's like, Donna, how cool is this whole thing about?
No, I know. I knew it was gonna come together like a quilt does after a long arduous time. Little tiny pieces showing up. So let me ask you, did you have fun? Would you come back during the season and do another show?
I loved it. I would totally do it. I'll put even more. I'm going to try to come up with a new voice. And I know people who would love to do this too, who have really fun voices. So I will send them your way.
We would love that. We would love that. Well, I don't know if you've ever watched Girls Gone Green before, and we're not going to put you on the spot, but there is a song that we sing at the end of every episode, and we have to go out and sing it. But first, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Tracy, for coming up with another amazing skit.
Yeah,
And
Kate, you were amazing.
Thanks.
Yes, you were amazing, and thank you so much. And you've inspired me with your quilt store. But first of all, I totally want to learn how to quilt, Kate. So I'm going to be hanging out at the quilt store. I'm going to drag Donna and make her try to concentrate on sewing and see how that works out.
I love sewing it like home ec, like you said. And the favorite thing I ever made was a pair of jeans, and I actually did a great job and memorized the pattern, and then went to my grandmother. Yeah, went to my grandmother's and turned lots of sheets into boxer shorts because it was the same pattern, but just like hacked the legs off. Yeah. And I took a lot of like just elastic and made a lot of boxer shorts for me and my cousins that winter break.
That's cool. Very cool. But thank you, Kate. You're amazing. So all you have to do at the end of our song is go, Girls Gone Green. That's your only line. Okay, so we're going to start it, and then at the very end, we're going to point to you, and all you have to say is Girls Gone Green. Okay, you ready, Donna?
I'm ready.
I'm Tracy Locke.
I'm Donna V.
This is Kate Ireland, and we are Girls Gone Green. Coming to you live from quarantine. Girls Gone Green. We did a radio show, you know what I mean. Here it is, Kate, because we are
Girls Gone Green.
She did it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
You're amazing.
You were incredible.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Kate, for being here. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday night with another old-time radio show.
Thanks for